stuff in the clinch. Making people pay with those long levers. She does a great job of knowing her distance, both on the ground and on her feet. Yeah, and if you think she's just a Muay Thai expert, you are sadly mistaken. She's showing she can do it all inside the smart cage.
Undefeated through 13 fights, 11 knockouts, 1 submission. Starts with a leg kick. Tyler Santos is by far the most experienced opponent Dakota Ditcheva has faced. Almost twice as many fights as Ditcheva herself. 25 total pro outings for Santos.
I'm interested to see if Santos is going to try and draw Dakota in before she tries to take down. Wow, hard inside low kick.
He's attacked both the outside and the inside of that lead leg so far in the early goings here in the first round. And there she goes again. Santos has to be very careful about reaching down.
She's already got Brighton on the feints.
That was a nice right hand. Holy cow.
There's a frame with the hand. Santos is trying to get that body lock. She's got double underhooks, but can she keep a hold of it? Dakota trying to use that knee to get some space between the hips. As soon as Santos closes those hips down, the outside reaps start, and she's excellent with that technique.
This is a very important moment for Tyler Santos because that right hand hurt her. She was blinking. Now has an opportunity with these double underhooks to get Dakota Ditcheva to the ground.
Nice job by Ditcheva to turn it around on her. Twisting body lock. Put Santos on the bottom.
Training with all those larger women at American Top Team paying some dividends. And that was the first time we saw Ditcheva go to that shovel hook.
Santos is biting on that jab feint. She needs to be careful. That left hook's coming around the side. Look at the size difference compared. And I love the fact that every time Dakota pulls that lead leg out of the way, she starts to
There's an elbow
immediately, straight away with the elbow there, Randy, yes. Back on the takedown defense here. Santos now going low. She's going to try for that reap on that leg if she gets that body lock again. Head position, paying dividends for Santos.
Keep touching her.
Right there.
Red corner, Aaron Abbey, Cody Conan Silveira.
Control your breathing. Yes, good knee that.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook.
Nice takedown.
Immediately back to the feet. Dakota Ditcheva not capitulating on that takedown from Tyler Santos.
Good hand control by Ditcheva, making it difficult for Santos to get a lock and keep her there. She's fighting hands well.
It's a lot of work for half a second of time on the ground.
Nice job.
Strips the grip, spinning elbow off the fence. And again, she's got Santos biting on those feints really well.
Push kick twice. Oh, the right hand cracking off the side of Tyler Santos' face. Beautiful hook from Dakota Ditcheva. When you have a size advantage, that's fine. When you also have a speed advantage, it gets a little bit unfair in these striking exchanges.
She's tenderizing that lead leg as well. The longer the fight goes, the more that leg is going to become bruised and swollen.
Outside the range of that flurry from Santos. Ditcheva on the retreat, seeing everything. Push kick again.
Santos pushes forward with a jab, finds herself back in the center again. Dakota keeps switching. I think she's going to go with a knee to the body off that switch if Santos moves forward.
Push kick to the face. Ditcheva showing off all the weapons in her considerable repertoire here in round 1. Under 1 minute now in this first frame. And a flurry from Ditcheva.
Beautiful right hands.
And an elbow to finish that combination. She has Tyler Santos hurt.
Knee to the body there. And this is where we see Ditcheva really start to go to work. She smells a little blood in the water. Her opponent shells up, and you see that rip to the body. Then the plum and the knees come.
If you look like a wounded animal against the fence, she's going to start to dine out. She switches into a very predatory style of fighting where she's looking for multiple targets to hit you. Santos with the high guard.
Big knee.
Good movement on the head from Tyler Santos to avoid that long left. Final 10 seconds of this first round. Second round of a possible 5 for a women's flyweight championship here in our 2024 PFL season. Dakota Ditcheva still undefeated in the blue. Tyler Santos, a one-time UFC title challenger in the black. Sean O'Connell, Dan Hardy, Randy Couture here beside the PFL Smart Cage. Last chance to shop. Redcon 1's Black Friday mega sale, up to 80% off site-wide. Claim $170 swag bundle for free. Stock up on everything you need to kickstart your new year.
Man, what a knee to the body that was.
2 big knees up the middle. She's trying to frame out, keep Santos off of her. Santos in on the waist, and a nice body lock. Hand control by Ditcheva.
Yeah, she's clearly done a great deal of hand fighting, but I think Santos has got a grip on that far side wrist look, Shinya Aoki style.
Seatbelt in the standing position.
Yeah, now Dakota's going to have to spin the opposite way. She's going to have to turn to her right to spin and get that wrist free. There we go, beautiful spin out there. Back to striking range, and every time they break, Santos just looks a little bit more disappointed that she's got to find a way back inside. See how she's biting on that feint from the jab with Dakota. Beautiful jab to the body, my goodness.
After that 1-3 combination, she's biting on that fake.
Good jab from Santos after absorbing a leg kick there. Shop the #1 fight short in the world this Black Friday, up to 70% off the entire site when you scan to shop tonight. Takedown, official apparel partner of the PFL. Scan that QR code on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen.
Lovely footwork. What I like as well is every time Dakota steps inside, she doesn't always throw. Sometimes she steps and has a little look, sees where the gaps are. She's a very observant fighter in that regard.
She sets traps, does little fakes to see how you're going to react, and then she makes you pay for it.
And even when you work your way inside of a distance that might be more favorable to you, she punishes, pushes you back out to where she wants you. There's that bottom of the foot to the face again. Leg kick starting to show wear on that lead leg. Tyler Santos just avoids a head kick.
Seeing a lot of damage on that lead leg.
Santos now jousting behind her jab.
Dakota circles, tries to find space, and Santos kind of plugs after her, not giving her the space. Beautiful straight left.
Dangerous out of both stances. Nasty knee to the midsection, but Tyler Santos pulls Dakota Ditcheva into the smart cage barrier.
Santos has definitely been doing her crunches because you can't take knees like that unless you're very well conditioned.
Absolutely correct.
But that wrist control, cross-body wrist control here. Again, Santos trying to get head position, Dakota trying to get the tie clinch. She sneaks out of the side.
Nice elbow inside. That elbow caught her right in the nose.
Push kick to the face from Dakota Ditcheva.
I think Santos is hurt.
Elbow coming in from Ditcheva. There's a cut.
Santos is hurt.
Santos not moving a lot right now. Circles away off the smart cage. And this is that aggressive style you're talking about. Ditcheva smelling blood. Perhaps literally as it's coming from the mouth of Tyler Santos, who grabs a hold, give herself some reprieve.
And this is where we see the level of Santos as well. I mean, she's not having her way right now. She's taking some really big shots. But almost every other person that's been taking these shots so far has crumbled, and Santos has not yet.
Nice elbows. Beautiful inside elbows. There's that knee up the middle.
That one hurt Tyler
That
Santos.
one dug in deep for sure. Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble.
Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Not sure what that's all about.
I'll tell you what it's about. Dakota Ditcheva takes umbrage to the fact that people call her a Barbie doll and say she's too focused on her looks. And actually, Tyler Santos pulled out a lipstick in a face-off and did exactly that thing. She's throwing it back in the face of all of her critics.
What a performance.
Again, the rips to the body. Nobody is ripping to the body like this young lady does right now. Unbelievable.
What a performance that was.
I tell you what, Randy, it's almost formulaic for her at this point.
Yeah.
Gets people to shell up, cover the head after damaging the face, and then immediately to the liver, to the body, to the side.
The knees up the middle, and now the elbows, the Muay Thai elbows in there. She landed at least 5 of those. Wow. It's a systematic dismantling of anybody that steps in there.
Here's the replay.
Just brutal. And we saw the same knees, the same punches against Chelsea Hackett and Lisa Molden. Hook to the body, knee to the solar plexus, and she just stood there and dug her in the ribs a couple more times. Tremendous performance.
I mean, Dakota Ditcheva just turned Tyler Santos here at the end into bag work. That is an incredible accomplishment. Tyler Santos is one of the best women in this weight class in the world, unequivocally.
Split decision with Shevchenko. I mean, that good.
And now Dakota Ditcheva claims her place at the top, certainly of the PFL hierarchy. From the PFL Europe Championship to a global $1 million belt. Official next.
Once again, we welcome back inside the Smart Cage His Excellency Badr Al-Qadi, Vice Minister of Sport, as we announce the official time, 4 minutes 41 seconds. In round number 2, she is the winner by TKO. She now collects the $1 million payout, and she is now the 2024 PFL.
President of Fighter Operations Ray Sefo says, "Mom, you come give your daughter the belt." Her former world champion kickboxer mother, Lisa Howard, hands the belt to Dakota Ditcheva. The team gets a photo.
And now to deliver that well-deserved
on her face there,
I'm
look.
impressed now after that first ladies fight and was bigging them up.
Ready?
Ding ding, let's go. Oh, switching stance a lot, Dakota.
Careful, careful. Look at that, they're picking their moment. Little leg kick there from Dakota.
From a Thai background, so I expect some quite
nice
a few
little jab, nice head kick. Oh, she's wobbled there.
Aye, she did.
And again.
Jenny went straight back at her though. She didn't stand on ceremony
No,
there.
she didn't.
Dakota just looking for those shots.
Jenny looks like she's blinking quite a fair bit. I'm not sure if she got clipped in the eye.
Oh, just stuck with, switched again, just as I was going to say. She looks like she's sticking with the stance now, but
Very
she just
comfortable.
switches back.
Jab. Oh, lovely combo.
Leg kick. That sounded sweet from here.
Oh, what an elbow. And
the Thai
again.
background now,
And
the
again.
elbow's going in here.
Oh,
I think Jenny's about.
wow. She's in
I
a bit of
thought she was
bother.
done, but she did great to
fighting.
get back there.
I can see a knee. Oh, you heard that.
Jenny trying to cut,
And again.
cut off.
She's gone down.
Dakota drags her to the floor. Jenny's managed to grab half guard. You can see with technical ability here on the floor.
I think she's cut her nose, look, Jenny.
Yeah. And she's trapped in Dakota's corner.
It's not where you want to be.
It's a long 3 minutes 15 to ride this out.
She loves them elbows, Dakota.
Yeah, like I say, the Thai background, she'll be used to throwing elbows. She wound up with that. I thought she was going to throw an elbow.
I did.
Oh,
spinning elbow.
Oh, wow. Oh, knee. She's dropped.
It's a masterclass.
An
absolute masterclass. Still.
After 2 minutes and 4 seconds of round number 1, your referee has brought a halt to the contest with your winner. In the red corner, Dakota Ditcheva!
I started doing box first when I was 8.
Really good shooting.
Yeah. Very quickly caught that catch.
Well, my mum actually used to be a fighter, so I kind of got it in the genes. Started fighting when I was about 4.
Oh, big punches coming across. Look at those. Those are not fresh. Oh, another huge knee. Oh, wow. For waiting. Oh.
Great job by De Silva to continue to rotate, to get the feet off the fence there.
Just try to get out of it.
You can't take anything away from Simone De Silva at this point in this fight. She's been everything what she wanted to do defensively.
I think this is it. This is it.
And that is it.
There it is.
Dakota Ditcheva.
For your winner by ref stoppage due to strikes, in the red corner, dangerous, Dakota Ditcheva!
You see both of them with a similar record, Bittencourt 5. And in these knees, and it might not look too much on camera, but these knees to the body really add up.
Oh, ended up on the bottom.
Great reversal.
Oh, right into full mount. Didn't waste any time to Ditcheva. Now, how long can she stay there? Now, here comes the ground and pound. Is Bittencourt going to be willing to give up her back potentially to get out of this spot? No, she's looking for a reversal. Almost got it. Now Ditcheva with the elbows.
She tried the Upa escape, but was not successful. Now just trying to hold her.
Now we're gonna see from here if Ditcheva's really able to posture up and land shots down.
Here she goes. There's an opportunity right here. Setting it up, but just a big enough opportunity for Bittencourt to get out. Ditcheva looking to go right back into full mount. Nearly has it. We got less than a minute left here in round number 1 in this very competitive matchup between unbeaten females. Here comes the ground and pound. Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva laying in the elbows. About to be some blood on the mats. Bittencourt doing a great job of using the cage to wall walk.
She's old,
but Ditcheva still stays on top.
I thought she was out. I thought Bittencourt was out, but no. Big shots from Ditcheva.
Oh, and here goes Bittencourt.
Great reversal. Great reversal.
And Ditcheva's hurt. She takes a few shots, but back up to her feet. Well done.
Well done by Ditcheva.
And for Bittencourt to get out of that spot. What a tight spot there.
This is why we love this sport. It looked like Bittencourt was out, looked like she was finished.
That's a round right
end
there.
Looked right there, and Ditcheva actually ended up getting reversed.
Bittencourt was outclassed everywhere.
Until that last 20 seconds, you know, she was able to power out. She could have gave up, but that was not going to happen. Replay brought to you by the Abu Dhabi Tourism Board. And there's those big right hands. That was after getting up and really landed some strong shots here on Ditcheva. But look at the range of Ditcheva. You can't teach that. You can't teach having, you know, that many extra inches on your punch.
Absolutely.
Took a lot of damage, Bittencourt.
You know, a big step-up challenge here for both fighters. And this is such a crucial part of a fighter's career is these step.
Landed that every round.
And she hesitates just a little bit to kind of throw you off as well, and just rifles it out there. Spring-loaded kicks there by Dakota Ditcheva as we go into the third and final round in a very competitive matchup. Here it is. Boom, right there. You get to see the velocity, and that's even in slow motion. And then that big left hand, that straight left. At UAE Warriors 28, Ditcheva in the blue, and the black, and the pink. That is Paula Bittencourt.
And I agree.
Oh, here we go! Right on the money, baby. What a kick.
Straight to the mouth.
Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva living up to her name.
Now, she was not able to finish when she got in this position in the first round. We'll see if Ditcheva can have more success.
And her bell is rung. You can see it in the eyes of Bittencourt right now. She's doing a great job of recovering, but that was a boom shot to the side of the head. And here we go. Ditcheva trying to take advantage of this and put this thing to bed.
From this position, I almost want to see Ditcheva stand up, step back, and force Bittencourt back onto her feet. But she's in mount now, so you can't blame her for taking this position. But
absolutely not.
I just think this just gives Bittencourt more time to recover. Absolutely exhausting, but you know, it's an integral part of the sport.
It really is.
And you can see.
Oh, Bittencourt separates and gets caught with a kick.
Bittencourt's corner.
Yeah, here we go.
At her.
A fight to the finish. Ditcheva and Bittencourt.
10 seconds to do something because she's behind.
Giving the fans little fan service here at the end, but it will go to the scorecards. Ditcheva and Bittencourt go the distance tonight.